In this video, I'm going to talk about what it's needed to change your life. Now, most people don't think of networking as an opportunity to change your life. It's given me the opportunity to meet new people that I connect with, create new friends, have opportunities to create new business, venture out and have an adventure and go to new places in the world. Networking is the key to life to change anything you want and to create a new identity and become something you never knew existed. Now, the first thing you want to do is, when it comes to networking, is find something you enjoy, find something you're passionate about. The reason being, becomes the focus of the topic of discussion. If you become interested in a topic and you start getting to research it and learn it and know it, you actually become an expert at it. You eventually master it. And when you do this, and when you're talking to other people, you become a go-to person for this topic. Even if you're not a master at the moment, it's important to know that you could start researching it and going out, meeting people, going to meetup events or places where people of this topic congregates. Like for me, example, I'm a DJ. I love battle DJing, I love scratching, I like juggling, I like doing tricks, coming up with cool mashups, whatever it is. And so every once in a while, what I'll do is actually go out to a meetup for DJs. You get to have scratch sessions and battle each other and just have a great time. It's a way to connect, and I typically end up meeting new people and new DJs. Now, on the business side, I'm a real estate investor and I run a real estate fund. That requires me to network all the time. And so I'm creating hosting meetups. I'm attending other people's events to find investors. Because the whole premise of my business is to give other people opportunities and businesses opportunities to invest in real estate without having to do the day operations. My team does that. And so our investors get to sit back, relax, and collect strong equity and cash flow while getting tax deductions. At these events, what I like to do is find an event or subject that I like. As soon as I get there, I'll introduce myself to the main person, the organizer. The reason being is because I could quickly create credibility with that person with having a conversation over something I am an expert in. Now, what does that do? When you have a connection with the host or whoever's organizing it, they're more apt to introduce you to other people at that event. In addition, they may potentially ask you to be a host or be a subject matter expert and speak at the next event. It puts you at a higher status level. Now, most people think that networking is just a way to expand your reach to people, and it is. The fastest way to do it is to get on stage in front of other people. Now, when you're passionate about what you know about, you're connecting with the host, you also want to connect with people on the individual sense. I also like to introduce myself to someone in the very first 10 seconds I show up, or 5 seconds if possible. The reason being is the moment I get there, I start that wheel of conversation. The more I conversate, the better I connect with someone, the more potential I have to either create a business deal or get connected to someone that could help me out on my path and my journey. Networking is really critical, especially in our day and age as men over the 40s. Our networks goes down. As we age, our circle gets smaller and smaller, and at the end of life, the only events we typically get invited to are funerals, just to keep it real. But if you're constantly networking and meeting people and going out and getting to know people, getting to know their business, getting to know what they enjoy, getting to ask questions about their family, then your circle continues to expand. The premise here with networking, it's not just what you could get out of the event, it's what you could give back. And one of the best things you could give back in a networking event is your energy. Even if you have nothing to offer, even if you're brand new to the situation, as long as you go out, get to know people, be a personable person and be kind to them. At the same time, ask curious questions, you will always get your connection and find out who you need to connect to afterwards. I always tell people to ask more questions than tell about themselves. The reason being is it allows people to understand that you're curious about them. Now, when I say ask questions, I'm not asking just about the business side. I'm also saying ask about the personal side. So for example, when it comes to my real estate business, I'm not just asking about how people are structuring their real estate deals or what kind of debt service they're doing or what kind of cap rates. This is all a different topic, and I know it could be a little too much for some people, like what the hell you're talking about. But on the other side, on the personal side, I'd ask, how'd you get into real estate? What made you want to make that decision? How does it help your personal life? How does it contribute to you connecting to other people, or why are you hosting this event? When I ask those questions, you dig deeper into the person. And the more you're able to get that person to open up and tell you more, the more you're able to connect with them and create a great working relationship, friendship, whatever it is you're trying to do. Now, when you're going out meeting people and networking, always get a name, always get an email, always get a social media handle or even a phone number. You always want to get those contacts because your net worth is your network, and that's a true statement. But the more people you can get connected to deals for your business, whatever you want to do, the more people you know, it's the more opportunity that people could refer business to you because they know who you are and they know you're an expert or you're known for a specific topic. And it goes both ways. The more you're able to help and connect and refer people to another operator or business owner, the more likely they're able to refer someone to you as well. Now, getting the contact should only be asked at the end, not the front. The reason being is if you ask up front just for the contact without even getting to know someone, you end up looking like a shark. And what a shark is, someone that takes advantage of other people or is self-motivated. They're more of the takers than the givers in life. And I think there's two people in the world that everyone could be categorized. Someone that gives and someone that takes. And so sharks are takers. They take advantage of people. They're typically manipulators, and sometimes they're narcissists, and it does happen quite frequently. If you sit back, watch people, you'll see their tendencies, how they want to just use people for what they could get. I've had people tell me that if someone is not useful to them, then that means they have no meaning in that person's life. And that's not a good way to live life. It's not a good way to run business. Businesses in life is all about the relationships, and that's very important to know that. Numbers are guiding lights. Making the money is a big bonus, but making the money is only a consequence and a secondary action and a byproduct of having a great working relationship while providing service. Now, after you get the contact, the most important thing is to follow up. Not a lot of people follow up. They might just send an email or put someone on someone's list. Pick up the phone, call them, text them, whatever it is. Connect with them afterwards. You don't have to connect with everyone, but connect with the ones that you resonate the most. The stronger your relationship, the more business you could create. The stronger your relationship, the more you could get a referral. Now, business, whether it's making new friends or even going on dates, it's all the same. If you want to meet a nice girl and get a blind date or it gets set up, that's another referral. So if someone doesn't like you, they're not going to hook you up with a female that they know that you like. Same thing as business. If you're trying to get a certain client and you don't have a great relationship with that person that knows that other owner, you're never going to get that referral. So you have to keep a great reputation and take care of everyone around you. Be kind, be helpful, be authentic, and be respectful. So networking in this day and age is not hard, but you got to understand the fundamentals of showing up, passionate, be respectable, introduce yourself, ask questions and be curious, get the contact and follow up. If you just do those 5 things every single time, in a year, your business will be in a different place. Your life will be in a different place. You'll have a new set of friends, possibly even a new relationship if that's what you're looking for. With that, I'll check you out later. Be easy.